fucking know. They saying I got a whole nother case caught up in fucking downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool. I got my people looking into it. I don't know where you're going to prison.
Excuse me, sir. What are you guys arresting her for?
Just when we thought California rock was maturing, she's found herself in another hot mess, and it's worse than we thought. In case you missed it, Chrisean was arrested a few days ago on an open warrant, and it looks like she might be going away for a very long time. Her son, Chrisean Jr, is also caught up in this mess. There are reports that CPS has taken him, and Chrisean is close to losing custody of her baby. Chrisean and Chrisean Jr are going through a tough time right now, and to nobody's surprise, her baby daddy, Blueface, is the reason she's in this trouble. He's been getting her into trouble for years, so it's no surprise that he's the reason she's in prison. And might lose custody of their son, Chrisean Jr. The crazy part about all this is that earlier this year, Chrisean swore she was done with Blueface forever and would never take him back. She said telling him no was a step, but she didn't know how to get rid of a soul tie. I had to take a step back because still giving a part of me to him is messed up for my son. How could I let a man who doesn't want to be a father to my only son still be involved with me? Then, this man texted me today, and I almost fell for it. I thought, what am I doing? I'm looking at my son and realizing I need to cut out the immature, selfish behavior. I'm disappointed in myself right now. Hey Blue, go screw yourself and stop hitting me up. Go find someone else. The way you act is unsafe and unsanitary, and you're going to mess around and get HIV. She also said, on God, let me start wanting better. Lord, please free me from myself. I pray for the strength to stay disciplined, and I pray for strength because having a child and knowing that his father doesn't want anything to do with him is tough to accept. Instead of doing what's hard, I settled for the short end of the stick. But the drama didn't stop there. Just when you thought things had settled down, she was back at it again, starting trouble like it was her job. Karma caught up with Blueface, and he ended up behind bars for violating his probation. For some context, back in 2022, Blueface got into serious trouble. He and his crew decided to show Contavious trailers whose boss after Contavious cracked a joke about Blueface trying to impress the ladies with his beat-up car. Contavious probably didn't expect things to escalate, but they did. Blueface and his crew roughed him up so badly at a vacant strip joint that Contavious ran for his truck. However, Blueface wasn't having that. He pulled out his gun and started firing like he was in an action movie. Blueface tried to claim that Contavious was armed and dangerous, but let's be real, Contavious was sprinting away from them, so there was no way he could have been shooting at them while running away. Allegedly, Blueface was arrested in November 2022. Days after the arrest, TMZ reported that Blueface was charged in court with felony attempted murder charges using a deadly weapon. Blueface faced additional charges for using a firearm or tear gas, and for discharging a gun into a house, building, vehicle, or craft. He was granted bail for $50,000, which Chrisean paid, and he was released the same day. In his second court appearance, Blueface struck a deal and accepted a guilty plea, which led to the attempted murder charge being dropped. As part of the deal, he admitted to violence and firing a weapon. According to court documents, the judge ruled that he couldn't be around anyone with a firearm. The judge warned that Blueface was risking his freedom if he surrounded himself with guns. He was also banned from attending any strip clubs in downtown Las Vegas unless he had work obligations or a legitimate reason to be there. Additionally, Blueface was prohibited from interacting with the victim of the shooting or the victim's family, and he had to stay away from drinking and smoking during his probation. However, Blueface couldn't stay out of trouble for even a few weeks before landing himself back in jail this January. Chrisean had initially helped him out, but the drama continued. Chrisean started off by lamenting about Blueface getting locked up. Even though her real-life dad was alive and well in Baltimore, she swore up and down that she was done with Blueface, but the moment he got arrested in January, she was out here presenting free Blueface like it was her job.
Okay. I've been in there for fucking time where it was needed, only. Y'all online thinking I'm fucking babysitter. My job ain't no fucking babysitter, goddammit.
But that's what everybody looked at you at on the internet.
Shit, whatever. It's about you. Not trying to make it about this baby, it's about Jonathan today. Bullshit. That's why you're here for all this. That's why you're here for all this. We know that. We know that. We know this. Goddamn cheat. Get out of my cheat.
That's crazy.
Yeah, want to go against somebody's will. You feel me? Fuck you. Goddamn stanky ass. Yeah, I do. But your ugly ass. To show you how it's done.
My warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help. Oh, all my warrants. My warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Cause I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in and dealt with it from inside to the outside of the jail. So whatever. So I don't be like, But right now I gotta play cautious because I don't plan on
Meanwhile, Blueface seemed to have a different plan. Rumor has it that he allegedly snitched on her to the cops to reduce his own prison time. Just a few days ago, Chrisean got arrested at Blueface's hearing. It turns out Blueface insisted that she show up, but he allegedly tipped off the cops about her visit, knowing she had an open warrant against her. As soon as she walked into the courthouse, the cops swooped in and arrested her. She was taken away, and Chrisean Jr. was taken away from her by CPS. When we thought it was going to be a quick wrap-up, things took a nosedive. Chrisean was thrown in jail without any crescents of bail. To make matters worse, Blueface's manager, Whack 100, spilled the tea. According to Whack 100, Chrisean dug herself into an even deeper hole with the law by going live on Instagram and boldly admitting that she had no plans to surrender herself.